This is so exciting. Like, legit. It's already played.
Press play. It's recording.
You might need to in 30 minutes.
Welcome to Bar2Bar. We taking this shit very far. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Bar2Bar.
Man, these lyrics go in. Yeah. Put me up. This is some straight vibes.
Welcome, everyone who is watching or listening to our first episode of Bar2Bar.
Yes, sir.
This is so exciting.
Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm hyped. Let's get it.
Super exciting. So the premise of this show is basically where we take bars from anyone's song, from your favorite song, our favorite songs. We take those bars and we bring them to the bar and we discuss. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see that we have a makeshift bar right here. We got our tequila. We ready to go, ready to take shots. If you're going to take shots with us at home, make sure you drink responsibly.
No drinking and driving. We do not promote any of that nonsense.
Exactly. For sure. Be responsible. So our first song, let's get into it. Okay, so I picked, you know what, actually, I think we should tell them about ourselves a little bit. Just a little bit.
Little brief synopsis. You ladies first.
Well, my name is Nicolette. We didn't even introduce ourselves. I'm Nicolette. And this is my co-host.
My name Will. What's going on, y'all?
I'm an artist. I do music. Also, me and Will know each other from working at a bar. So that's how this whole idea came into play. And I mean, you'll get to know more and more about me throughout the show because as we go through these songs, you're going to hear our opinions, our point of views, and how these songs, have touched us, has evoked any kind of emotion, whether we like it or not. So
definitely. Another thing is we're gonna speak from the heart for sure. And it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all to say or figure out whether we capping or not. And
your voice is very, very very white. I don't mean to interrupt, but it's very, very, very white.
You know what I'm saying? We give it all sexy. You know what
Trying
I'm saying?
to get the ladies to the bar.
Come to the bar.
You gonna buy them a drink at the bar?
I'm buying shots. That's it. All right, that's it.
I'll get you there.
Get you a few shots. You know what I'm saying? Get you talking, get you loose. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a good time. You know what I mean? Let's have a good time. That's what we're here to do.
Honestly. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the first song. The first song, and I've been sitting on this song for so long because I've had this idea for a while. I want to go back and we're going to talk about The Weekend by SZA, which is, I had a love-hate relationship with this song, actually. I love it now, but I had a love-hate relationship with this song, and you're going to all find out why. You've told me that you've been listening to the song for the past several hours.
Since I actually got in the car to head this way, I've listened to this song probably about 15 to 20 times.
Nice.
Trying to just, dissect the lyrics the best I can, which, I mean, in all honesty, the song is not really hard to dissect. However, opinions were made.
I'm ready to hear your opinions.
And
this is such a great song to start with.
I think so. I definitely agree.
So throughout the podcast, we are going to have several sections and several segments. And our first segment is called Check Some ID. So, when do you think the song came out? I mean, you know when it came out, but what year?
I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know exactly what year, but I'm going to say 2018.
You think so? That's your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. It's 2018? Yeah, I think it's 2018. What was it?
I definitely know it's 2017.
1 year off. Just 1 year. That's not bad.
2017. No, but when I was before I looked it up, I thought it was 2016.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why, well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, 2017 is right. I mean, obviously, Google's telling me, but we'll get into why. We'll get into why I know it's 2017 in a minute.
Backstory.
We'll get into why I think. Well, I know it came out in 2017.
Looks like we'll have a little story time here later on, ladies and gentlemen.
A little bit, a small one. But, okay, so Check Some ID. Another part of that segment is, do you think this song could work prior to 2017? Could it work today, moving forward? Could your kids, could it come out when your kids are alive? This is like 60?
Yeah, so my opinion on that one, I think that this song could definitely work nowadays, and maybe even further down the line. The reason I say that is because somebody always has a sneaky link. Let's just be honest. whether it's a woman having a sneaky link as far as guys with a girl that has a boyfriend or whatever the case may be, or vice versa, there's a sneaky link. There's somebody that's waiting for that weekend phone call to drop them draws.
Lord, I mean that's true. That's a valid point. I think I would be interested to hear what this song sounds like in the 90s. No, actually, even in 2010, like 2010-ish, 2008, 2009. Only because around that time, women weren't this honest.
That is true.
In their music. We were over here with the I am a diva.
Either that or the Destiny Child, can you pay my bills? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the 90s. I'm talking about 2010.
I
Yes.
thought that was in the early 2000s. Okay, I'm a little off. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
I think it came out. We'll do that song for another day. We'll check some idea with that another day. But I'm pretty sure that came out 1998, 99.
I ain't gonna cat to you. That's probably one of my songs for the future. Just so y'all know, be on the lookout for that one too. You know why we discussed this one. I'm not
in this one right
no
now.
Comment.
We're focusing on SZA. No comment because I have a mouthful for that one.
Oh,
but anyways,
so do I.
Let me tell you, this song, what used to raise hell with me, or I used to raise hell with the song, because this was basically this song gave voice to the side chick. We've always heard songs about the main chick who's getting cheated on, and it's just like, this is the voice of the side chick.
This is.
And, yeah.
She's speaking up, saying, look, I'm okay with it. But, I mean, as we further dissect the song, you know what I'm saying, you'll hear a little bit more when we go along with that later on. But she's definitely speaking up and is like, okay, I'm cool with being the side chick. Let me get you on the weekend.
Okay, so let's go Bar2Bar. That's our next segment. So this is where we just go through the lyrics of the song and, just kind of elaborate on how we feel about them.
Okay.
All right, so first one is, you say you got a girl. Yeah, how you want me when you got a girl. Let's start right there. As a man, have you been in this predicament?
Never been in this predicament. Well, you put me on the spot right now. That's a whew. It's getting a little.
We need to take a shot.
It's a little hot in here.
You need to take a shot for this one?
Yeah. Pull me up. See, this is a part of the show that I really enjoy.
Have you been in this predicament for real though?
Have I been in this predicament? Yes, I have. So
why you wanted her when you had a girl?
Why? As a man.
Did I stutter? What you mean why? Yes, why?
And I'm not even gonna lie, it was just a man having not needs. It wasn't needs.
You.
I know what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. As a man, myself.
Okay.
It wasn't needs. It was just wants outside of what I was already having or what I already had. So I mean, I was being extra.
Okay.
And was I wrong? Hell no. I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking. Yes, I was. It was absolutely wrong. And do I advise it? No.
Okay.
Not especially if you worried about getting caught up.
But listen. So what if you say you don't advise it, right. which I can concur. Mm. However, what if it gets tricky and it's like you don't want to be unfaithful, but you're not getting what you need, but you don't want to let her go because you know this is a great person.
Don't want to be unfaithful, but I'm not getting what I need from the main partner.
But this is a great partner at the same time.
But your partner,
that's your friend, that's your
partner
homie. You don't
is your
her by leaving.
Man, that's tough.
I feel like I've been in that predicament. I'll go ahead and elaborate on that one.
Yeah, I'll let her have that one.
So, I mean, I'm definitely going to be honest on this show. I've been in... Oh, shoot, we got to take the shot.
No, I'm just saying this smells good. Take that.
Okay. I've never said liquor smells good, but okay.
Don Julio. Reposado, to be exact.
Yeah, that's what we drink. But yeah, well, as I said, I'm definitely going to be totally honest on this show. As honest as I can be that I'm comfortable with. Mm-hmm. In the past, I've definitely been in a lot of situationships. In my 20s, just didn't understand that he's just not that into you. Or he is, but you know, that gray area is just it can get tricky when they don't want to commit to you, right? So I feel like I have been how can I say this? I've been the girl that has wanted to be with the guy. He wanted to be with me, but didn't want to claim me. So I definitely was, it was weird because I was a weekend, but in my mind, I was a 9 to 5.
Oh.
Isn't that fucked up?
Huh.
Have you been with somebody where they think they're the 9 to 5, but you, in your mind, you know this is just a weekend? Like, this is not really my chick, but she thinks she's the main.
Yes.
Yikes. I mean, you gotta be honest.
It's just
Young
it
podcast.
is what it is. I mean,
about
I have had that situation occur before. It is what it was, honestly and truthfully. That's as far as I'm going with that one.
It's me being silent, and you're like,
Yeah,
I feel like I'm in interrogation.
She's waiting for me to continue talking. I'm not digging a deeper
You
hole.
gotta be honest.
I am
You
being
gotta
honest.
Be honest.
You ain't gotta be all the way honest, but you can be a little honest.
It's so interesting because I'm kind of in a situation. Well, I deaded it like 2 weeks ago, but I was kind of in a situation where my weekend wanted to be a 9 to 5.
And what did you do?
But was lying about it. Was like, nah, trying to play cool, like nah. But would ask me 9 to 5 questions.
And so
Like, you know that? Like, we'll be outside. Like, you know him? What job you doing? Where you know him from?
He asked you 9 to 5 questions.
You know him from? Or one time he came to the bar where I work at a bar currently, and I was talking to somebody, just a regular customer came in. He was by himself. I talk to people. I'm your fucking bartender. So he basically was like, later on, because he was at the bar too. My weekend was at the bar too.
Okay.
And he basically called me later on. We're just talking regularly, and then randomly was just like, so that guy at the bar, you know him? Like, what? Where is this coming from? Like, we was talking about
Interrogation
like,
time.
shit.
Interrogation
So
time.
I felt like he would sneak in these 9 to 5 questions. It's not to say that you can't ask questions as a weekend, but you know the vibes when someone's asking for
You
different.
gotta. If you're the weekend, you have to know how to ask these questions. You have to know how to ask these questions. I mean,
But the thing is, when you don't care and you understand that you're a weekend, I mean,
don't ask no questions.
I don't know too many. I knew I was his weekend. It wasn't too many questions I was asking.
Hey man, if
outside
I see you in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and I know I'm the weekend, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Hey, you might get ahead now. I might not look your way.
Just keep it moving.
Hey, shoot your text later on. I saw you. I saw
You
you.
toxic, bro.
I see
you.
you.
Toxic. I saw you.
I am not toxic at all.
Speaking of moving on, let's go ahead and move on down these lyrics. So the feeling is reckless of knowing it's selfish and knowing I'm desperate. Hold on, it's hard to read. I want to sing it so bad.
We know you can sing. Nicolette can sing, y'all.
Definitely can. Let's continue. Hanging out the back, all in your lap. Like is you coming home? Is you out with her? I don't care long as you're here by 10:30, no later than. Drop them draws. Give me what I want. That's my favorite part.
Get straight to the point.
Now, it wasn't my favorite part before, and we'll elaborate more on that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's just elaborate now.
Okay.
Let's elaborate now.
Let's go.
Only because I kind of feel like I'm going to continue to say let's elaborate. Let's just get into the thick of it.
All right.
When this song came out, I was in a situationship. I wanted to be the 9 to 5. I was clearly a weekend. Looking back. But if you would have asked me in 2017, was I a weekend? I would have been like, hell no, don't fucking try me. Like, you got the wrong motherfucking one. But looking back now in hindsight, now that it's 2022, I was definitely a weekend and couldn't understand my role. And it's not even that I had to play that role. I could have clearly got out of it if that's not what I wanted. But I didn't understand that. And he was treating me like a 9 to 5, so it did get kind of tricky there. So it wasn't all on my part. He was treating me like a main squeeze.
So dates, text messages,
All of that.
everything.
All of that.
But you wasn't the 9 to 5.
No. He would not commit to me. He would not claim me.
But he did everything a 9 to 5 would do.
Just about.
That's crazy.
Just about. The only thing is we didn't meet each other's family. Well, we didn't meet each other's parents. I've met brothers. He actually didn't meet any of my family.
Wow. Are you sure he
I'm
wasn't
pretty-
your week? He was your weekend, right?
No.
Shit, sound like it to me.
At this point, yeah, but
It sound like it to
I
me.
wanted him to be my 9 to 5.
Okay. Understandable. Understandable.
And I'm pretty sure back then, if I would have said, "Hey, you're my 9 to 5," he would have been like, "No, you're my weekend." He would have been like, "What?" Like it was that mind game thing. It was like, "Oh, I'm just this to you." It was a lot of gaslighting.
Yeah.
It was a lot of love bombing in the beginning. Anyways, so when this song came out, I hated it, and it was because, like I said, I wanted to be the 9 to 5, and clearly I was a weekend. Didn't understand that, and at the time I was working at a different restaurant, and I was a waitress at the time, and I remember I used to work the brunches. No offense to the women, but bitches on mimosas, when this song comes on,
They get to singing.
literally singing it word for word. Chicken bone in this hand, mimosa in this hand. Say you got a girl. Like literally at the top of their lungs. And that shit used to drive me crazy because I hated this song and everybody was enjoying it. So I knew every shift this song was going to come on, and it would come on, and then it started to come on more than once. And this whole time, I'm bitter because I know that, I think deep down is that I knew.
That you was the weekend.
Well, no, it was that I can picture, I thought I was a 9 to 5.
Oh, you thought you was 9 to 5, but
yeah, deep down, I knew there was a weekend
Ah.
singing. This gave voice to the side chick.
And you ain't like that because
And I wasn't even really the main, but still.
it's just the simple fact that
This is
literally
a
why are
chick.
side chicks being glorified? Why are side chicks thinking they have a voice now? But
No,
this
it's-
song gave them that voice. This
You
song,
think they shouldn't have a voice?
I think they should have a voice. I think they should speak up. I think they should be happy being a side chick. If you look, listen. Side chick, just like I'm just a little bit off topic. Y'all remember that song "Boyfriend Number 2"?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I didn't like that song, but
You
I
ain't like Boyfriend
genuinely
Number 2,
didn't
but you-
like the musicality of it.
But I mean, just think about like as a side chick, you reap the benefits of just getting the good.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's a sweet position.
I mean,
if that's
hey.
all you want.
and that's another thing. See, and that's if emotions don't get involved, but that's a whole nother story. We could go on and on about that with emotions and everything like that too.
Oh, child.
That is, see, you know what I'm saying? Emotions. Woo.
Literally.
And that go both ways because and dudes can sit there and say, yes, my niggas, I'm talking about y'all, us. We can sit there and say we don't get emotionally attached to a woman that's a side chick.
Yeah.
My nigga, if you get jealous because you see your side chick with another dude and you
You're
claim that she's just your side chick,
You're emotionally attached.
you attached, my boy.
You attached.
You attached. You don't want nobody hitting that. You just want to be the one hitting that. Hey.
That's where it gets. Okay, so listen. This is a great time. I wrote this question down. Do you think honesty neutralizes like a 9 to 5? Like, does it help the situation? Like,
Honesty definitely helps because you
start
give
catching feelings regardless of you being honest.
catching
Just
feelings.
said.
So if you catch feelings, then you either need to make a decision
Okay.
whether you're going to break up with the 9 to 5 and make this weekend the 9 to 5, or you need to debt the weekend and stick to your 9 to 5. But if you start catching feelings, you got a decision that you need to make because you can't, in my opinion, or you can do whatever you want to, honestly. But to legitimately be okay, in my opinion, and not have anything to worry about, you can't have 2 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what 9 to 5 is 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but
So that's
you and I know somebody that wants 2 girlfriends.
We do.
Yeah. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants that out there.
I'm trying to think.
We used to work with him. We don't work with him anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So my
I
thing
know
is
exactly
that
what
you're
you're
saying 2 9 to 5s. It's 2 girlfriends or 2 boyfriends.
I mean, but if you can maintain that, but that's a lot of money too.
I would never in my life.
I mean, but then
want
that takes us to a whole nother subject of polygamy.
Yeah, that's a different song.
That's a whole nother subject. We can go on and on.
Because I'm into open relationships, but I don't want two 9-to-5s.
Right,
my
right.
open relationship will be me, my 9-to-5, and then several weekends.
Several
on
weekends.
Both sides.
Nothing wrong with a weekend.
But I don't want to. I'm not buying birthday gifts for two people. No.
Weekends
No,
don't get birthday gifts unless you're.
Yes, they can.
It depends. All right. Hold on.
It depends.
It depends.
For them.
Okay.
You over here like we don't.
I get you.
Hoes.
I get you.
Said.
I get you a gift card to Target. All right. Maybe a gas card. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your tank full. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, gas is necessary.
Hey, you need the gas. You got to get around. You got to get around. Might get your nails done. Might get your nails done.
Let's get into the chorus really quick.
Okay.
So, my man is my man, is your man. Heard, it's her man too. She repeats that. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I just keep him satisfied through the week. Man, these lyrics go in though. This was some straight bars. Only because it's like, damn, this shit is so descriptive and it's so simply put.
It very much so.
I don't know if I'm reading too hard into it, and I don't mean to be gassing this up, but like that is to me some of the most simple lyrics get straight to the point, and it's like, what more do you say? My man is her man too. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I just keep him satisfied on the weekend. You like 9-to-5, I'm the weekend. Make him lose his mind every week. Now that's where it gets disrespectful.
Every weekend. So now she throwing shots.
For sure.
Now she trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, you lacking somewhere. Yeah. That's why he here with me on the weekend.
Well, how she know he don't lose his mind on the 9-to-5 either?
She don't know. But then again, niggas pillow talk. And that's just is what it is. Pillow talk.
Do y'all pillow talk with y'all weekends?
Do we pillow talk with our weekends? I don't know. Niggas, do we pillow talk with our weekends? Answer below.
Yo, that's trifling. You can't have a 9-to-5 and pillow talk with the weekend.
Hey, it's just conversation.
First of all, 9-to-5, calling your main a 9-to-5 makes your main sound boring.
It does.
So
that's why the name itself, a 9-to-5, is disrespectful. In my opinion,
I don't think any guy.
Hey, my 9-to-5 is blowing me up right now. Like if you look at your phone, what if your phone in the phone it says
I'm breaking up with you.
9 to 5?
You're not gonna call me no 9-to-5.
That's the contact. That's the contact.
I
9
be
to
your
5.
wife. I'm out of it.
9 to 5.
I will believe in divorce with that.
Bruh. 9 to 5. Bruh.
What?
Hey.
That sounds so boring. But dang, y'all be pillow talking too.
I can't answer that question for everybody.
Let me see. Have I ever pillow talked? I have pillow talked before.
Everybody pillow
like
talk.
Juice with my friends or coworkers and shit. But it's never like I've never had a 9-to-5 when I've had a weekend though. Unfortunately, I've been cursed with loyalty, so
yeah.
I don't cheat. Unfortunately,
it's a good thing. Good job. Very good.
No, it is a good trait to have, but the only thing is I've been loyal to the wrong people, but that's another song for another day. Let's get back into the weekend.
Hey, we can go on and on. Y'all make sure y'all keep in touch and stay tuned. We gonna keep going. Come on now.
Sure. Okay, so in the song, I gotta find the bar, but I know SZA alludes to wanting more days. Let me see if I can find.
She definitely did say that. I told y'all I listened to this song like 20 times.
Y'all, so.
I listened to this song like 20 times. She said she want more days. She said she want 4 days. She definitely said that.
Yes, more of that. Oh yeah, so I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of tease is 2 days. So basically, she just gets him Saturday, Sunday. Okay, she could have threw Friday in there.
Yeah, she could have threw Friday in there, but at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying? When you go into the weekend, you know what I'm saying? You got
is Monday
through Friday.
Right,
That's Monday through Friday.
9 to 5.
So then Saturday and Sunday, you disappear for the weekend, or I'm with the boys. Are you really with the boys?
I mean, honestly, the guy I was dating in 2017, he would disappear on Saturdays.
And
what's so fucked up about it is I would see him during the day.
Oh, wow.
And then later when I got off from brunch with these bitches screaming this song at the top of their lungs, I'm going home and my phone call is going straight to fucking voicemail, G.
Straight to voicemail?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday? The whole day? Nighttime too?
All through holiday season.
What about
October through fucking New Year's. I
What-
don't even
what
know when
about-
it was New Year's.
What about responding to text messages? Did you get any responses?
None of that. You know what I
He
got?
responded the next day
His phone was broken
every time.
every single time. Now, in my defense, I know I sound really stupid and dumb, but in my defense, his phone was fucked up. And it would be times where we would be together and it would actually be fucked up. I can't remember what exactly used to happen. This was 2017. But I do remember that. And that's why I used to believe that lie. Because that's the only lie he could get away with. So when I would ever ask, bro, I've been trying to contact, but then it started to become, it wasn't every single Saturday, but it was enough Saturday. So finally by whatever Saturday it was, somewhere in the new year, I was like, something ain't. Oh, it was because I couldn't get in contact with him for New Year's. I wonder what day New Year's fell on. 2017.
That's
But
crazy.
I do remember thinking like, bro, this is a little bit too on the nose. Like, why? Like every so often on Saturday. Mind you, this song is ringing in the back of my ear. Every Saturday I'd be at brunch and they would play this shit.
It just kept happening.
Let me tell you, SZA.
You know what you should have
hit
did.
nerves with
You
this
know what
one,
you should have
girl.
did. Your phone broke. I bet. I'm not saying that you had all the money in the world. Should have bought his ass a phone.
I definitely was not buying no man no phone.
Just bought that nigga a phone. Hey,
No,
here,
sir.
your phone ain't broke no more. Now, you better answer every single text message and
if he
phone
would've
call.
committed to me, yeah. But
Yeah, but he didn't. You're right.
essentially,
He didn't
commit to me, and I knew that.
That's yeah.
It was just in my mind.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
the 9 to 5, and
I
I
got you.
wanted it so bad. What was wrong with me?
I wouldn't say anything was wrong with you. I would just say that you wanted it, and you felt like you was it, but
I definitely
you
still
wasn't.
am. I mean, not still am. I'm thinking you saying like you are it, like you that girl, like
No. Yeah, no.
I am that bitch, and I was that bitch. I was just a stupid bitch back then.
You were young. You know what I'm saying? You were
dumb,
young.
full of all that. Anyways, so what?
Whoa. Continue.
You know what? Speaking of what we were saying, oh yeah, wanting more days. What if your weekend wants more days?
If the weekend wants more days, honestly and truthfully, if you can make that work, make it work. If you can't, then you need to make some cuts, trim
Wait,
some fat.
Her wanting more days, do you think that's her catching feelings?
Her wanting more days is definitely her catching feelings. Now you got to sit back as the person and think about whether you want to make her the main or and I'm not gonna call her the 9 to 5 because the weekend does not necessarily have to turn into the 9 to 5. She can still be fun. She can still be that same fun person. She just gets more of your time. However, when you call somebody a 9 to 5, that's boring. Your 9 to 5 job, waking up, think of it like this: you're waking up in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning.
Very routinic.
Exactly. Thank you. Very good word. Routine.
Very routine.
Like, you get what I mean? Like the 9 to 5
through
is
the
just
motions.
like going through the motions.
So what's the weekend? Describe the weekend.
The weekend is, let's go on a date here. Let's go on a date there. Let's do
You
this.
can't do that with your
Let's
9
do
to
that.
5,
You can
though.
do that with your 9 to 5. You can. You really can.
So
but
what,
it's just like
what turns your main into a 9 to 5? Because let's be honest, we're not calling our main girlfriend, guy friends, whoever friends.
no.
Your
By
main
any means,
person,
we're
you're
not saying
calling
that.
them.
No.
No one does.
No, not at all. Unless
But
you're bored with
When
them, then yeah.
So what does it take to get to that point where you're bored with them? How does it become that routinic?
I feel like, in my opinion, it becomes routine when everything is just stays the same and you don't take the time to
So, go ahead. I'm
I
sorry. I
can't
don't
think
mean
of
to keep cutting you out,
no.
but
I just can't think of the word. You don't take the time to just like to do different things.
Why not?
Like she
why
said.
does it get so boring?
Then you know what? And that can be for different relationships because each relationship is different. So I don't know what it takes for your relationship to get to that boring stage.
I don't think my relationships have ever necessarily gotten boring. I think what happens is you just want different things, but you don't understand how to get out of the relationship yet because you're not sure whether you're not sure if it's the right move. Because what if the grass isn't green on the other side?
If
So
the
you just
grass is
try
not
to
green,
sneak over to the other side.
you just gonna take a little, you know what I'm saying,
Fence right quick.
and then hop right back, hop your hand right over. Just be
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just, stick that, you know how folk like to stick their toe in that little pool water, make sure see if it's how cold it is and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me,
Let me go swimming right quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
See how
it
it
be
feels.
lukewarm. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit the cannonball real quick.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Jesus.
that's just how.
I mean, that's facts though.
Yeah.
I guess I answered my own question.
You did.
It just sucks because it's like, damn, we can find ways to spice it up. You ain't gotta have a whole weekend.
You can definitely
Now she
find
got
ways
a
to
whole
spice it.
song, and
She
now
got
she
a-
top
she got an
10
anthem.
on the
Top
charts.
10 on the chart. Got every
Imagine
woman
if
singing
SZA
that
was
song.
I mean, obviously she wrote this song from personal experience. Maybe not. We can't. I mean, she's
We
never.
can't prove that.
Yeah, we can't.
Maybe one day we'll get SZA
But
all here.
imagine SZA being the side chick, the weekend,
She could never.
and she's currently dealing with a nigga in his 9 to 5, and this song is number 1, and 9 to 5 is like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's how I felt. I felt like I was SZA, and her song was top 10, and I was at brunch sweeping and sad.
While all the weekends had one chicken wing and one mimosa,
I'm
just
telling you,
screaming to the top
it
of
was
their
always
lungs.
a chicken wing, because we was like kind of. I can't say that's where it started, but I knew for a while a lot of people came to that restaurant for the red velvet chicken and waffles. So that was like the main dish that these brunching ass hoes would get, singing a
word.
song loud and fuck.
Hey, brunching ass hoes. Goddamn.
That's how
You
you
heard it.
feel for. I used to be so bitter, man. So bitter. I'm not
She
bitter
ain't
anymore.
bitter no more.
Nope,
She ain't
I'm
bitter
not.
no
I'm
more.
single and happy. Anyways, it was something else I wanted to ask you before we get into our next segment. What is your preference, 9 to 5 or the weekend?
My preference, 9 to 5. No. I'm not even gonna call it a 9 to 5.
But just your
But you know, yeah, definitely.
Right now, my preference is the weekend.
She wants the weekend, y'all. Hey, fellas, you heard that? Go ahead, slide in underneath.
I just want fellas.
Slide in. Hey, fellas and ladies, slide underneath. Slide underneath. She, you know what I'm saying? She cool as hell too. I'm telling y'all, I work with her. Hey, while I'm sitting there trying to advertise for Nicolette. Hey, 25, 35, 45.
Oh my God. Next. All right, let's get to our next segment. This next segment is called Straight Up or Chaser. So the premise of this segment is basically I'm going to ask Will a juicy question, and he can tell me straight up. If he doesn't, he'll be telling me sugar-coated as if he's taking a chaser. And if you choose chaser, you have to take a shot.
Ooh, I might choose
double
chaser.
shot,
I might
which
choose
is
a
the-
double shot.
Yeah, that's 2 ounces of it. It's the full thing all the way to the top.
Oh,
We
okay.
have some shot glasses here.
I might just choose the chaser on purpose. Proceed.
Just so you can take a shot. I mean, you can take a shot with the other one too, but
I just say. Hey,
okay. So let me ask you the question, and we'll decide.
Proceed.
Name a time that you got in the worst trouble because of your weekend.
ooh, man.
Are you gonna tell us straight up?
Yeah. I can be straight up about this one. So, I wouldn't call her a weekend. It was a situation where I was thinking with the wrong head, and it cost me dearly. Definitely
I
did.
like those wrong heads sometimes.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Stupid, y'all. But definitely was thinking with the wrong head. It got me in a lot of trouble.
How'd you get in trouble, Will?
Long story short, the weekend reached out to the 9 to 5, shot her a message,
Yikes.
and I was definitely in the wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I did anything right. I was not trying to be a player. I was trying. No, sorry, scratch that. I was trying to be a player. Definitely didn't do the right way. Definitely did it wrong.
There's a right way to be a player.
Moving on.
You think that's a trick question? I think there's a right way.
No,
to be a player.
there's
You gotta be
definitely
honest.
a right way to be a player. See, and that's one thing. Being player is being honest and still being able to have your way.
That is.
I've read that so many different places. So don't think I just came up that off the top of my head. I did not.
Because I would have believed you.
Nah, I definitely didn't come up with that off the top of my head.
Honest.
I'm
There you
being
go. Honest player.
honest,
So, Will was a
honestly.
player being honest.
I am not a player.
No more. I want to be a player. No.
Hey, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Hey.
Okay, different song.
But yeah, definitely got in trouble.
So what
a
happened
lot of
with
trouble.
the trouble? You gotta tell the juicy details.
Oh,
You taking a
okay.
shot,
All
homie?
right. I'm still taking a shot regardless, because you know what I'm saying. I don't shy away from no.
Why you
I don't shy away from no liquor.
Feel free to take a shot with us, guys.
But yeah, reached out, and then you know I was at home eating dinner, and with the main, and
Not during dinner time.
after the movie went off, she
You
looked
watch
at
the
she
whole movie?
yeah, we watched the whole movie.
So
I'm
it
trying
must
to
have been
think.
a 9 to 5.
I can't think of what the movie was, but hey, she received a text message. She received a message. It was
A whole
in
text
it
message.
was
She
in
got her number.
Facebook Messenger.
Oof.
Facebook
She
Messenger.
found her on Facebook. She was
Yes.
linked to your Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah,
We all
you
know
over here
how that
living.
go. Leave it breadcrumbs, bruh. Yes, I
Whole
did.
trail.
Whole trail. It was bad. It went down. It went all the way downhill from there. And like I said, I take all full blame and responsibility for that situation,
Oh, that's good.
cause I was in the wrong. I definitely was.
Yeah, you weren't shit.
I definitely was. Not at that moment. Was
You
not
weren't
shit. No, not that moment. But you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. You move
I
forward.
think that's a very common story, though.
Yeah, I definitely do think it's a common story. I
'Cause
mean,
y'all, let me tell you, niggas don't know how to cheat. At all. Like, mic drop. Like, legit, bro. Y'all be doing dumb stuff, and it's just like,
women don't know how to cheat either.
yes, we do, bro.
No.
Name
No,
one
y'all
time you
don't.
saw two cats fucking. You ain't never seen that shit. And every time you see a dog, what they doing? Humping your leg, humping the pillow.
What the
They
fuck?
ain't even got a dog with them. They humping something.
What the hell kind of metaphor is that?
I'm trying to tell you, have you ever seen two cats fucking? Never.
Yes.
What, you looked it up on YouTube?
No.
You had to go search for it. That's your porn on Pornhub. That's what you watch.
Whoa. Ain't no bestiality shit going on over here now. You watch out.
I'm talking about two cats.
I know you're talking about ain't no cats and
Is it
nothing. Cats and
bestiality
dog.
on
No, that's illegal actually.
Oh, but yeah, that is a common story. I don't cheat, so I've never gotten in trouble.
Never got in trouble. Have
But
you ever been a part of the cheating though? Have you been like you said the weekend? Have you been caught up in that situation and you found out that you was the weekend and you pressed the dude or female if you so like?
What? No, I haven't. Let me tell you, one of my dead giveaways that someone has a wife and kids or 9 to 5 is when I don't get the Instagram. Anytime a guy approaches me and I'm like, oh, okay, we can, because I don't always give my number out first. If on Instagram, if I mention something about Instagram and I don't receive it and it's, my Instagram is deactivated, it's down,
I don't got Instagram.
Red flag immediately.
I don't got Instagram. I don't got Facebook. I ain't into social media like that. Yeah.
I will tell you this. It's a little juicy.
Remember that guy that came to the bar that one time and he was talking about how he didn't have social media, but he was trying to get your number? The one that was saying that
he was the actor guy,
yes,
the director.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think about that all the time.
He was talking about all this how a woman should stay in her place and all that stuff. You remember that?
And Sean, I don't want to say her name.
Yes.
Our coworker.
Yes.
Was offended by it.
Yes.
That's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about
one.
somebody else.
Okay. I thought the other dude. Yeah.
He didn't have an Instagram?
No, remember he said he don't do social media. He said he don't do social media. He said he don't do all that. And he said a woman should know her place. A woman should not speak her mind. And
Red
that
flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. Let's take a shot on that. Red flag, red cup. Let's go. That's the one right there. Are you kidding? Yeah, she was super offended by that. We had a coworker that was working with us at the time behind the bar, and
she about to go off on him.
Poor Will got dragged to the conversation.
Yeah.
You was just over there doing your job.
I was doing the
He's
dishes.
like, hey, my brother, dragged you into it, and Will was like, huh?
And he
'Cause
started.
at first he didn't come off that way,
right?
Then when she got into the conversation, ear hustling.
Mm-hmm. Then he started bringing up the Lord and everything and talking about the Bible, and we was just like, bro, you taking it too far. You got to remember. Do you see where you are at right now?
At a bar, you committing a sin right now. You're not supposed to be drinking these spirits.
Thank you. Even though the Lord did make wine.
First of all, Jesus turned water into Don Ripple. I don't care what anybody say.
Down
why I
Holy
drink it.
Reposado.
That's why I drink it faithfully.
Hey,
Because my Lord and Savior made it for me. Bars, let's go.
straight up.
All right. I was gonna get a little bit into
Yeah.
it.
Let's go. Let's go ahead. Go
really
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead. Hit that.
So I do believe that I was a part. Well, I know I was. So I was dating somebody. He was, he was in a relationship. Now, here's the thing. I told him I cannot be. He would ask me to be his girlfriend. I'd be like, I cannot be your girlfriend if you have a fucking 9 to 5, my G. And it was a 9 to 5 because he was not enthusiastic with her. Allegedly. So this is his side of the story. It could have been a whole different side once he got home or once he was with her.
Right.
So I do know that I remember him going on a trip. And I won't describe it in full detail because that's not necessarily my story to tell. But he went on a trip. Our text messages, our flirting was exchanged. Was on his phone, obviously, through text messages.
Right.
And I was the weekend at the time, and I was totally fine with that. My thing was I always would stop it before it got too far, but eventually it got a little far. So I was definitely the weekend, and what happened? Oh, yeah, he was on the trip, and she found his phone. He left his phone, and she had the password to his phone. I'm telling niggas is dumb. His claim was she wanted him to find it. He wanted her to find it.
He wanted her to find it. Okay, yeah.
Dumbass. Straight up, what you want her to find stuff for?
Exactly, just tell her.
So,
dumbass.
It kind of worked in my favor, so I don't know if I said that to him or not, but anyways, that was his logic. And so according to him, she never knew who I was, but physically, me in my human form, she just saw the name, I believe. But I think for some reason it's just in me. I just feel like a woman's gonna try to put 2 and 2 together. She's not just gonna be okay with knowing just there's a name, there's a mysterious figure that's been with my man. She's going to look for it.
Dig deep.
So
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you.
You may not know about it. She may do her own digging.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Need to hire more women in the CIA, FBI, GBI,
Bro,
all of them little acronyms, because I swear to God, all you niggas,
all y'all doing 25 to life.
all you hoes, all y'all, everybody would be locked up. Nobody will be out of jail. I swear to God, because I'm telling you right now, women, when they want to find something, when they want to find something, look at me, my face, look at me. They gonna find it.
Okay, so before we get into the last segment, I kind of want to read this quote that SZA put out.
Can I ask you a question real quick, though? Real quick. You remember that couple that came in there asking you if you wanted to be a part of their, have a threesome with them?
That was not what happened.
I could have sworn that's what it was.
That's not what happened.
That's what you said.
That's not what I said. Do you know who took that story and ran with it?
I know exactly who took that story and ran with it.
And that's what happened. It was funny because I didn't think he was serious in him running with it. And so I'm just joking and going along with it. And
I know exactly. He no longer works with us. We know exactly who took that story and ran with it.
What would be a great liquor name for him?
Shit. I don't fucking know.
It's given gin. And it's only because gin is an acquired taste. He is an acquired person. You can't just...
Nah. And it's like it's hit or miss. You have to be in the mood to deal with gin.
Right.
And if you're not in the mood to deal with gin,
what we calling him? Bombay.
So
listen. Oh, that's perfect. Bombay.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. This is what happened.
It sounded like Bombay was really happy for you too. It sounded
Bombay, honestly, in my opinion, and this is no shade, I think Bombay is a 1,000% freak. Like freak. Not in the he a freak and I want to. In a
like a weird way.
In a weird.
Oh.
I hate to say it, but peeping Tom way. Anyways, y'all don't know who we're talking about, but let me tell you the story. Basically, it was a couple at my bar. It was an attractive man and an attractive woman, and we were just having conversations. And they had been together. I think it was on and off, or like for a short period of time. But they were in an open relationship.
A communicated, open relationship.
Yes. So they both know that they go on. But the thing is, she goes on way more dates than he does, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. That's what he said.
Yeah,
I think,
supposedly.
if I'm not mistaken. I do remember him saying he doesn't necessarily like knowing. So I remember saying, why don't you guys just do a don't ask, don't tell policy?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys know that you guys are, in an open relationship, but she's
sure.
able to have several weekends and you
Yeah.
have your weekends and nobody needs to talk about the weekends.
Exactly.
Y'all did 9 to 5s, not in a boring way, but y'all the mains and y'all good. And their chemistry seemed cool. And I mean, I didn't see there was a problem with their relationship or anything.
Right.
But I say all that to say, that's a little background. He ended up asking me out on a date in front of her.
She was
and
right there.
apparently it was her idea.
Oh.
That's the backstory nobody knows about.
Oh, wow. I did not know that either. I did not get that detail.
Of course, because Bombay's not going to tell you that. He going to tell you the shock value of it. That nigga like the shade room. He's not telling you the real shit. That nigga's just going to be.
Hold on. We ain't gonna talk shit. We ain't gonna talk shit about the shade room now. We got. Hey, we love y'all. We love y'all for real. We love y'all for real.
But listen, so he ends up asking me out on a date. I decline. Because I genuinely wasn't attracted to him.
Respectfully.
It wasn't that he was an attractive guy. I just wasn't attracted to him.
Yeah, respectfully.
And at the time, I don't even think I was dating. I went through a little period where I wasn't dating anyone. So
right.
I definitely didn't want to date open relationship person at the time.
It's a lot.
Which it really wouldn't have been a lot. It's just, I know that there's more to it. And they could potentially be asking me to join, which is what Bombay thought.
Thought they were doing. He thought they would ask you for a threesome.
I remember where he was and how he heard all of this, because
bro, that's the thing.
Him.
That's the thing about Bombay. Bombay slithers. He slithers and slides. You never know where he is at until you see him and you're like, oh, there he is. That motherfucker. He move. He quiet.
And let me tell you, legit, I don't speak to him and. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not in a shade way, like, I don't fuck with him. It's just we don't speak to each other. We're not having conversations. Like, I'll have conversations with you, with different coworkers. Yeah. That's not one of the coworkers I'm going to be like, yo, da-da-da-da. If I did that, I can't recall me doing that, honestly. I genuinely don't recall.
A lot of our coworkers feel the same way that we felt about this, about Bombay.
No, I know that. I know that for sure. Cool. And it took literally, like, a conversation for me to understand I wasn't crazy. Yeah. But anyways, why did you bring that up though?
I just brought it up because, you know what I'm saying, you know.
That I would have been a weekend.
You would not have been a weekend in that situation when you think about it though, because she knew about you.
No, but you could still know about the weekend.
I mean, you can still know she was the main, but at the same time though, most times with the weekend, the main don't know. 9 to 5 don't know about the weekend. Most times.
Yeah.
Most times 9 to 5 don't know about weekend.
Yeah.
In this situation, I wouldn't have called you a weekend. You wouldn't have been another 9 to 5, obviously. Yeah. But she just would have known about you because they're in an open relationship.
Gotcha.
So they're in an open relationship. You're supposed to have that honesty where, hey, I'm going on a date with such and such, or not specifying names, but I'm going on a date.
Gotcha.
At least that's what I look at an open relationship. But hey, what do I know?
All right, so before we get into the last segment, I just want to read this quote by SZA from Vulture. I'm not sure if that's a magazine or not, but it says,
was it Vulture?
Yeah.
VULTURE?
Yeah, I think there's a magazine.
I think that is a magazine. Go ahead, bro.
So SZA says, time sharing a man is real as fuck. If we're all being honest, there's very few men that are just dating one woman. I think low-key, the internet makes it so difficult to be in relationships because we're taking in so much information. I know you want to say something, so I'm not going to continue.
So look, this just made me think about our first segment.
Check some ID.
Check ID.
Yeah.
Had this song come out back in the 90s, when their internet was rare, cell phones didn't have cameras and all that stuff. Imagine how many 9 to 5s and weekends there really was, because you got the beepers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just made me realize.
Still as many much. I think there was just as many, but
I think it was more back then. and less of a chance of getting caught back then.
So you think guys or women are more scared to?
Guys and women are not necessarily more scared now. They're just more. They try to be more careful, but being honest, guys get niggas. Let's be honest with y'all. Me being a nigga too, we're dumb.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
We've established that.
We're dumb.
Yeah, I don't think
we fuck up. We make a lot of mistakes. We slip up a lot.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Hey. I'm not in no way, shape, or form am I bashing any nigga. Black men don't cheat. That's still my opinion, and I'm gonna stick with it. You hear me?
Yeah, whatever. Black men don't cheat. I'll co-sign for now.
Hey, Lil Duval said it best. You know what I'm saying? But back in the 90s, think about it. They didn't have all this technology to where when you go out to Bali or to Mexico or on these vacations where you're taking the selfies and everything. Oh, hey, look, me and Bae here. No. You had to have a little Polaroid, right?
Yeah.
Take them little pictures. Somebody had to take it for you. You got to go get it develop and all that stuff. By that time, you just like, oh, cool. Put it up. It's a memory.
Imagine developing some film.
Think about it.
And then you see your woman with another.
Bruh. And then think about the camcorder, the big ass video recorders to record anything. You got to hold it up like this and just. There wasn't nobody trying to do all that on back then. Not all the time.
Like those were real.
But nowadays you got these little gadgets like this right here. Real simple, real easy.
He has a telephone.
Selfie. You know what I'm saying? Record. Oh, Snapchat. Boom. Easy. Now you got Instagram. You fall under these little the Explore page. If somebody happens to see you on the Explore page or whatever the case may be.
It's just TikTok. Do you know how much relationships TikTok has ruined because you have a weekend doing TikToks with the guy and the 9 to 5 is like, or vice versa. The weekend might not even know there's a 9 to 5.
And then now you're like, oh wait, I know him. DM.
Facts.
I'm sorry. Or wait, I know her. Because you know what I'm saying, it go both ways. We're not about to sit here and just bash men, okay? Don't make that look.
I didn't say a thing.
Hey, black men don't cheat.
Let me continue with this quote. It's kind of a long one. All right, so the second part of it is, there's always new, more. Having one person seems like a restriction, like a limitation. Everyone's used to being overstimulated. I feel like men kind of do this thing where they don't want to tell anyone about who they're with because they don't want to lose the opportunity to potentially call you if they needed to. Remember, I was saying that. Not saying that they would, but they need the option. So in this song, I'm opting in. Like, I know you have a bunch of girls. Also, she's also admitting there's not just one. She's saying a bunch. I know you're admitting you have a bunch of girls, probably. Maybe you're not being honest with me. I just know that you have mad girls and I still don't care because I didn't want to be your girlfriend anyway. I'm not internalizing the way that you're acting as a disrespect towards me. It doesn't make me any less because you're not my boyfriend and like you're not her boyfriend and you're not her boyfriend. You just out here wilding. Let me tell you, I agree with that last part so much because that's where I am right now. So when I was dealing with the last weekend I was dealing with, I remember he had a close friend of him that was a girl who was staying with him for a little bit because she was going out of town. So she drives up, leaves her car there, and flies out like the next day or so.
Okay.
She stays overnight and shit, whether he's there or not because he travels for work. So I remember him asking me, hey, say she wanted to fuck me right now, what would you say? I'd be like, go do your thing, I'm about to dip. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like,
do what? Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
I'm about to dip.
You about to slide?
My intention was never to be your main. My intention was to
have
a good time and dip myself. So if you want to dip with that one, I always would tell him, just don't bring anything back to me. Don't bring no babies, no back to me.
Babies, don't get her pregnant.
And don't. I mean, you can.
You could get her pregnant. I mean, that's on you.
Just don't expect me to be a part of it.
Yeah,
you know
this ain't the sister wives.
We hanging out with the child.
Yeah. Okay.
Child's born. We hanging out now.
Okay.
I'm good on. I'm not nobody's mommy, stepmother. I'm good. Shout out to all the moms in the world.
We want to make you a godmother.
I don't mind being a godmom. I actually want to be a godmom, just not to
that situation.
How fucked up would that be?
That'd be crazy, actually.
Wow, yeah, but I agree with that. I just don't want to. I don't want to.
but don't bring you back nothing like as far as STDs,
yes,
STIs.
that was the main thing.
Yes,
Don't bring
that.
shit
Yes,
back to me.
yes.
Be safe when
That's
you're
important.
out here wilding.
That's
And
important.
if you can't handle that, let me know.
And I will say it again. That is important. Let's make
very.
sure we out here getting checked. All right.
Sure. Man, the last time I got tested was this earlier this year, and which I need to go again. But I remember I came back clean again, thank God. And
Amen.
literally, when your test results come back clean, you literally feel like a virgin again. I would call myself a reborn virgin. I'd be like, y'all can't touch me. It would be so cool curving niggas, because I'd be like, I'm a fucking virgin. I ain't got shit. I ain't got a damn thing. Like, literally, because everybody can't say that. And I swear to you, I've never gotten an STD. So every time my test results come back, and honestly, I've been in situations where I could have. Like the last situation, I remember when I got tested earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yo, I was literally scared shitless because of the bullshit that happened, which is another topic for another day. But that was scary. That's a side note, but I could be a weekend, all I want, and I'm
clean,
squeaky clean, reborn virgin.
Mrs. Clean, not Mr. Clean.
I got to get tested again, guys, but that's how I felt.
About that time.
Yeah.
Really.
It was in March when I got tested, so I got to go.
Once every 6 months. Yeah. Highly recommend it.
For sure. I'll definitely get one more later this
before the end of the year.
But yeah, that was the quote. Do you want to get into the last segment? We got to go ahead and get up out of here soon.
Yeah, what's the last segment? What's up? What we doing?
The last one is 86. This is so this segment is basically, first of all, if you're not familiar with the term 86, if you don't work in nightlife or any hospitality restaurant or so, 86 is when you have to eliminate an item from the menu because you're out of it. So if you're out of broccoli, the message that goes across the staff is 86 broccoli because we're out of it. Mm-hmm. So in this segment, it can either be a multiple choice 86 or would you rather. Mm-hmm. This one is a would you rather. So would you rather a weekend who asks for more days and catches feelings, or a 9-to-5 that asks for weekends but she's not as fun as your weekend?
Oh, wow.
I want you to answer before I answer.
I'm going to say a 9-to-5 that asks for weekends. We got to, with that being said, let's just try to make it more fun and make it better. You know what I'm saying?
But she's not as fun.
It's not as fun.
But you're just...
The 9-to-5 is not as... I'm not going to say it's never going to be as fun as the weekend, but that's why the weekend is there.
God damn.
Sorry.
Bars.
But if
Yeah.
you can somewhat get that fun level back up, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. I mean, like most times the reason that a weekend is brought up or brought into a situation is because there's something lacking with you and your 9-to-5.
Facts.
So with that being said, if you could fix what's lacking, whether it be more time being spent, something of that sort, then you might not need that weekend no more.
That's true. I don't know which one I would pick. I think
you would rather the weekend.
No, because that means my weekend is gonna start catching feelings. I don't like when my weekend catches feelings. It's annoying.
See that I've heard that from a lot of females that don't the females that don't want the emotional attachment or anything of that nature. Yeah. I've heard that like
it's really
we don't
annoying.
As a female, y'all don't want that. If you really don't want feelings attached, you really don't want females attached. You really, as a female, won't catch feelings.
Let me ask you this: as guys, is it like a like collecting trophies when girls start catching feelings? Like, oh yeah, she catching feelings for me now.
No, it's not.
No.
Because
or does it get annoying?
Because like, it can get really, really, really fucking annoying. If somebody catches like shit, some guys might like to play that game, but that's a dangerous game to play because you got when the feelings start happening and all that, tires get slashed, windows get busted, yes, exactly. Shoes get ripped up. Yeah, y'all seen Baby D and that crazy bitch. Yeah, hey Day, that crazy bitch out there. Yeah. No, the feelings can lead to a lot of horrible situations. I mean, even stalkers. Yeah. Now you got a stalker. Now you got to get a what's it called when the restraining order. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, If I were you.
Are you speaking from experience?
No.
I was like,
never.
is this striking a nerve?
No. Not experience. Just from like seeing things take place,
Trauma.
friends, things of that nature. I've never had anything like that. No, never had anything like that.
I've never had anything get too crazy, but I also don't cheat, and I don't. I think nowadays I definitely just don't give a fuck. So I'm more of a disappear type of bitch, and I know how much that hurts a nigga.
It can, but then again, if the nigga really didn't care in the first place, if you disappear, some don't. You disappear, they just like,
The ones that I dealt with, they cared.
Oh, what you do to them? You got that voodoo?
I ain't do none of that.
Yeah.
I ain't even got to get to that level. I'm just that far.
Let her tell it. Let her tell it.
That sounds like a hater, a true hater. But yeah, I think that's the end of it. I think we covered just about everything. We got all the segments down. I think this is a great
first episode.
Yeah,
great conversation. Like we was going back and forth. I think stay tuned. I'm telling y'all.
I think this is we're on to something pretty awesome here, friend.
Yeah.
Let's take one more shot. Let's take another shot.
One more for the road.
We done. We out of here. I'm taking a huge shot. So.
Oh, she taking a double.
Yeah.
You can double me up too. If y'all want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow me at KAP_ransom RANSOM. You can follow our podcast page, Bar2, the number 2, Bar Podcast.
Yep.
And then
that's on all social media platforms.
Yes.
TikTok, Instagram, all that.
Definitely.
So let's go ahead and take these shots and get up out of here.
Sir. That one was tough.
Oh, that was that was a big one.
She like them big, y'all.
That's what she said. That's what the weekend said. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Bar2Bar, where we bring the bars of your favorite songs and not so favorite songs to the bar and we discuss. Thank you so much for listening.
Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week.
That was dope.
Yo, first one down. First one down.